The dead wire ammo mod inside of Black Ops 6 Zombies might not be the most overpowered thing that you will be using, but it definitely is one of the coolest things to use inside of Black Ops 6 Zombies, and it's because of the augments, which I will be covering in today's video. Before we fully get into it, as always, thank you all so much for all the subscribing and all of the liking that this series has been getting. It is really fun and really cool, the love and attention that overall the augments are getting on Black Ops 6 Zombies. So if you want to see more content like that, consider subscribing. We're on the goal to hitting 50,000 subscribers, and just overall, I'm covering Black Ops 6 Zombies daily on this channel, so if you're into that stuff, what's up? Subscribe. Also drop a like on the videos, that does really help out the spread of the video itself. Something that I always mention in this series is how do you level up your augments fast? I personally say for you to exfil from round 21 and up. The reason for this is because the XP does start slowing down. It doesn't completely cut off, it's just something that starts getting more progressively difficult. So what I would say is the sweet spot to exfil to maximize your XP is between round 21 or 31. The game gets insanely difficult past that, so if you're not a professional gamer or planning to go for a high round like to the hundreds, then definitely consider exfilling just to maximize the amount of XP, since it's all based on the XP itself. So before we fully also get into the augments themselves, I want to quickly jump over to elemental pop augments, which I feel like I should just mention straight off the bat. All augments are going to become so much better if you put on these specific minor augments. It doesn't really matter about the major augments. For that one, I would recommend Citrus Focus, just because it activates the actual ammo mod you want, not any other ones. For the minor augments, you either want to equip Vulnera Beam, because this will slightly increase enemy elemental weakness damage, or Chill Berry in the minor augment as well, slightly reduce all ammo mod cooldowns. It will just make your life a slight bit more enjoyable if you are using the actual ammo mods. Anyway, straight away, let's jump into the major augments themselves. We have Chain Lightning as our first one, and the description says the stunned enemy can spread the stun to others. This is personally something that I would have expected to just overall have it inside of the game by default with Deadwire, but they decided to take it out and include it in as an augment. So if you don't have this, I guess the actual enemy doesn't get stunned and spread it to multiple zombies. It isn't anything crazy, and I personally don't really like using this one because there's a far more superior major augment, or at least more fun. Jumping over to the minor augment side of things, we're just going to combine them too. The best pair to put it up with is either Haste, which Deadwire cooldown is slightly reduced. You can add on even more to the elemental pop side of things, or Extension. The stun and electric field lasts longer. So if you stun multiple zombies, they will just stay stunned for far more time. It depends completely up to you. Do you want the Deadwire to activate more often, or do you want them to stay electrocuted for far more time? The next major augment that we have is called the Big Game. Deadwire can stun elite enemies, and the thing with this is the Deadwire ammo mod I feel like is only effective on Terminus Island, just because the Amalgam, the elite zombie on there, can take more damage from the actual ammo mod, and overall the boss fight as well, the Patient 13 Kraken boss can take more damage from it as well. But is this any good? Probably not. Yesterday I covered the Shadow Rift ammo mod, and on there the same augment insta kills the abominations. So it's up to you if you want to just stun them, or do you want to insta kill them. But then again, you can't choose multiple ammo mods unless you have elemental pop and you take off Citrus Focus. You have a potential chance of stunning a zombie, but also teleporting a zombie. You can kind of like make elite kills potentially super powerful if you have elemental pop and equip the Big Game augment on all of your ammo mods. That might be a potential future video now that I think of it. Now for the minor augment, maybe high voltage minor augment, which is the first one that you will have unlocked. The description says Deadwire deals slightly more damage. I know it just says stun overall to every single zombie, so that's why high voltage. If you just wanted to deal more damage, it's not an ammo mod that will actually be fully good at killing the zombies. It will probably kill them here and there depending on your high rounds, but I think again Haste is like the best thing to put on all of these ammo mods, just because the cooldown is so much faster. And now on to the last major augment, the thing that I think makes this overall augment so freaking cool, and I think it almost just makes me feel like Thor inside of this game, and that is Lightning Strike. A bolt of lightning strikes from above, stunning all normal and special enemies in the area. This is the best thing that you can put on it, just because not only is it insanely cool when you're running around and then out of nowhere this lightning bolt comes down to the ground and creates this wave of electricity that shocks so many zombies and sometimes even kills them if you combine it with high voltage, or just combine it with Haste so that you can just electrocute them. Insanely cool all the time, and honestly it kind of just beats the whole purpose of the Chain Lightning major augment, because Chain Lightning, again, the stun enemy can spread the stun to others, whereas the Lightning Strike just stuns multiple at the same time. It like stuns the overall area, and it is just so much fun to use that when I first tried it out I was like, oh yeah, if only this ammo mod was more powerful, I could see myself using this all the time. The only thing that is making me not always use it is the fact that just Deadwire isn't as good as I'd hoped it to be. But maybe in the future with DLC 1 we'll either have a new introduction of an elite zombie that Deadwire is the only thing that deals damage on it, or maybe they'll just like remove Mangers on one map and replace it with a different special zombie. That Deadwire will make it even more powerful because, again, just the damage. But Lightning Strike is just so freaking cool. I absolutely love it. So that's it for the video. I went over a combination of major augments and minor augments. Honestly, ammo mods are kind of difficult to go over and be like, oh, this is so cool and so useful, because it really does depend on you if you want to use them. Again, I think the best, the far superior augment is either Napalm Burst, just because it will deal more damage to the actual Mangers, which if you are sick of the Mangers, then definitely equip this, or Shadow Rift right now because it insta kills the Abominations. And I know a lot of people are playing Liberty Falls either for grinding camos or for high rounding, because it is the far more easier map and you can just make it even easier. So throughout these ammo mod videos, I will probably be going back and forth a lot between Shadow Rift, Napalm Burst as a comparison. But if you are wondering what videos are still left and you have watched this far into the video, I've still yet to cover Brain Rot, Cryo Freeze, Energy Mine, Dark Flare, Healing Aura, and lastly Ether Shroud. So there's still a few videos to come out, but I think the next video that I'm going to be uploading is probably a combination of all of the best perk augments to use. So if you don't want to go watch an 8-minute long video on every single augment, I will be making an updated video of just every single one that I think is personally my favorite to use. So thank you so much for watching. If you have watched this far into this yapathon, as per usual, thank you so much for watching. Subscribe, like, and again, I'll see you tomorrow in the brand new video of whatever I decide to upload. Peace out.